The ABCs to Self-Love, Psychonaut's Guide to Loving Yourself First. Self-love can mean something different for each of us because we all have many different ways we take care of ourselves. In this article, I talk about 3 practices of self-love as a crucial part to maintaining our greatest health and well-being. Self-love encompasses how we treat ourselves, including our thoughts and feelings about ourselves. It means that we accept ourselves fully, treat ourselves with kindness, respect our bodies, and overall broaden and nurture our growth through our actions of self-care. Self-love is the foundation that allows us to be assertive, set boundaries, and create healthy relationships with others. We practice self-love with self-care when we pursue our interests and goals, and we feel proud of who we are. Proper expression of love is thought to be one of the primary ways in which psychotherapy and psychedelic-assisted psychotherapy treat mental illness. When working with psychedelic medicine, the practice of self-love becomes a gateway to freeing ourselves from self-abuse and unlocks our healing potential without the resistance from our ego. Doing these 3 things every day will increase your ability to love yourself fully. Affirmations. Affirmations have gained popularity over the years, and for good reason. Affirmations produce results. This does not mean that speaking the words, "I am a millionaire," every day in the mirror 3 times will make us a millionaire, though let's not rule that out. What affirmations do is reaffirm what we are capable of, which honors self-love. When first beginning an affirmation practice, the words we are using may not feel real to us, but staying consistent will help us to reorganize the importance of our goals and honoring them. In spiritual practice, we learn the power behind the words "I am," which is how I begin most of my personal affirmations. "I am" is a key phrase when practicing affirmations because it represents our identity, which when used properly can help us redefine ourselves and our full potential. One example is, "I am enough, always was, and always will be." Another, "just for today" affirmations are a favorite of mine, which I adapted into my practice using the 5 Reiki principles by Dr. Mikao Usui. I recommend this method for those of us who are just starting out with a big goal or often struggle to stay on track. An example of using this method is, "Just for today, I will eat healthfully by sticking to the foods that make me feel my healthy best." Or, "Just for today, I will stay hydrated and focus on my breath." Notice as you read, every statement is important, including "I will." This wording is a declaration to reclaim our will, and by making a next action, based on our statement, drink water, take a deeper breath, we affirm the affirmation when we do it. So next, drink water and take a deep breath. We can use "just for today" or "I am" affirmations how we wish and word them to suit our desire that we are incorporating and bringing into our self-love practice. I invite you to create your own wording. What is most important is our honor of truth. When creating affirmations, we begin by asking ourselves, what do I want? What do I love? What is my value? And how do I get to where I want to be? With the help of our affirmation practice, our motivation to put our best self forward will become stronger. We may also notice that the answers we have been seeking will become clearer and more guided. As we make our affirmation practice a priority, we can enhance the application by giving ourselves permission to speak the words out loud, allowing ourselves to feel our true power as our mind shifts. What was into what will be. Dr. Usui Mikao. Just for today, do not anger. Just for today, do not worry. Just for today, be grateful. Just for today, work honestly. Just for today, be kind to yourself and others. Boundaries. A boundary by definition is a line that marks limits. Today you are going to uncover some limits and limiting beliefs you may have set and learn a technique on how you can set new boundaries for yourself that align with your goals to honor your self-love. To begin, let's figure out our personal boundaries and consequences. You can use a journal page to explore this by making 2 columns. Title the first column, Boundary or Belief, and the second, Action or Why. After doing this, begin to fill in each section. For example, one boundary could be negative self-talk. The action would be filtering thoughts so I can focus on the results I actually want. Be honest with yourself about your strengths, motivations, passions, and notice the people, places, and things that tend to drain you. Ask yourself questions while writing. How does this situation feel in my body? How do I feel in my mind? How does the presence of this person affect me? Your action of writing the process out helps to show you how you are showing up in the world. Further, it gives you an opportunity to make desirable changes to your boundaries or beliefs and your actions or whys to represent who you truly are. When doing this work, we begin to recognize patterns that don't serve us. We also discover opportunities to set new boundaries and beliefs outside our previous limits that now suit our life and our desires today. Exploring boundaries that serve us can be grounding for our entire chakra system. Our root chakra is both our foundation and our boundary system. It keeps us from taking on other people's baggage, being too flighty, reduces frustration due to daily stress, and leads the way to self-love so we may connect with our heart and our intuition. When we present our boundaries clearly, we can let go and trust more easily, knowing that we can rely on our strong foundation. Others can sense when our behaviors align to better suit our goals, which may both push away or attract people into our lives. We know we're setting right boundaries when the actions of others no longer trigger our emotional reactions that test our boundaries. I invite you to learn through this practice what's really important to you, what you really value apart from anyone else, and what makes you truly unique, even if your uniqueness is perfectly flawed. Tapping into our inner world may feel uncomfortable at first, but it is essential we establish our own beliefs, emotions, feelings, and ideas. Boundaries are a sign of self-love, so give yourself permission to set boundaries and work to preserve them. By setting your own boundaries, you're telling yourself and others how you want to be spoken to, touched, and treated psychologically and emotionally. Like any practice, the more you work with it, the better it serves you. So make it your own and have fun with it. Brené Brown. Daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves even if we risk disappointing others. Commandments. Making a list of personal commandments is a practice that is inspired by the best-selling author Gretchen Rubin. In the Chronicles of the Happiness Project, she encourages to be happier, write your own set of personal commandments, and calls this practice one of the most challenging, helpful, and fun tasks to overarch principles in which to live life. On her journey to happiness, she chose to break down her year into 12 commandment categories. She labels each one a different personal commandment that she focuses on for that specific month. The first month you begin this practice, you will have only your first commandment to work on. The second month, the second commandment. By continuing each month to focus on one commandment, by the end of the year you will have successfully enriched your life with 12 commandments that work to benefit you. Another suggested list to create alongside and track your progress is your Secrets to Adulthood, which can be used to document the lessons you learn along your journey. For example, do good, feel good. By doing a little bit each day, I get a lot accomplished. Or don't let perfect be the enemy of good. From my experience working with my own 12 commandment lists over the years, I can honestly say that this method of self-love in setting and tracking happiness goals is one that works. If 1 year seems too long, make your own rules and boundaries. Try starting with 1 month. If your commandments seem intimidating, choose to further simplify your list to one action step each day or each week. Do what feels best for you to support a specific commandment and stick with it until you make a positive habit utilizing and integrating your new practice. You will notice the results. My personal commandments. 1. Be Ashley Michaud. 2. Enjoy the process. 3. Believe in my progress. 4. Always do my best. 5. Live with intention. 6. Play and dance daily. 7. Nourish my body. 8. Affirm my mindset. 9. Be present and patient. 10. Love unconditionally. 11. Practice what I teach. 12. Provide more value than expected. Love this and want more? Get your personalized psychedelic roadmap now by emailing ashley@elementalgrowth.org. We will draw out your personal psychedelic roadmap and explore options that are right for you based on your past experiences, current life situations, and future desired outcomes. We will take into account all of your health and happiness goals. Throughout our time together, we will clarify intentions, short and long-term goals, learn life skills to serve you through psychedelic experiences, process psychedelic insights and lessons, find meaning in words for inexplicable visions, accept difficult trips and receive their hidden blessings, master the art of letting go of what doesn't serve you, obtain a customized daily integration practice, improve emotional intelligence, communication, and creativity, align with your authentic self and healthfully express yourself, nurture your inner child, play, be curious, heal, and grow. Stay accountable to living your best and most purposeful life.